Shalom, 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 shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we give all praise and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. And salutations to all our king, that's for the truth. Uncle Raw, making leg into the third. Muhammad Ashrala. This is your brother Karanat.
Your brother Amawan Nariala.
Your brother Godol Kalaya.
We're going to go into that, the Sabbath, all right? The new moon declares the Sabbath. That's how we know that we're in a new month. All right, it's about the new moon. The new moon, all right, when it's, there's no, you can't, the moon is not visible. Right. It is dark. All right, that's the first day of the month.
Right.
All right, that takes the Sabbath for that month. So, say if the new moon falls on a Monday night, for that whole month, the Sabbath is going to be from Monday night to Tuesday night.
Right.
All right? Because in the ancient times when we was coming out of Egypt, how would they keep the Sabbath? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we didn't have calendars.
Nope. All
right, 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5, 6, 7. All right, and we looked at the moon. All right, the Sabbath is not on the full moon. The full moon, that's the second week of the month.
Right.
All right, that goes in because it's in her perfection, and then she's winding down into the new moon. So we can start with your precept first, Ecclesiasticus.
Right. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 43, starting at verse 7, starting at verse 6. It says, "He made the moon also to serve in her season for a declaration of times and a sign."
And moon, all right, the month comes from the word moon. Go ahead, brother.
He made the moon also to serve in her season for a declaration of times and a sign of the world.
So there's a time and a sign of the world. All right, that's the lesser light. That's read in Genesis, but it has this, it's why the Lord made it. For the lesser light to be, for night, but also to tell us what month we, the days of the month.
I have a precept back up.
So you go into the sun. The sun goes into the time of what? 24 hours period of time.
Right.
And the month, it goes into the period of time of the month.
Right.
Go ahead, brother.
So this is the book of Genesis 1 and 16. It says, "And the Most High made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day,
That's the sun.
and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also."
God, and those stars also.
So finishing up on Ecclesiastes 43 and 7, it says, "From the moon is the sign of the feasts, a light that decreaseth in her perfection."
Oh, it's a light that decreases in her perfection. All right. So they talking about the new moon is on the full moon, though it's not. The new moon is when there's no moon, right? When it's dark.
It's dark.
Go ahead, brother.
Kaya, you had a precept?
I think you still had more.
Let me go to verse 8 then. So it's the book of Ecclesiastes 43 and 8. It says, "The moon is called after her name."
See? The moon is called after her name.
"Increasing wonderfully in her changing."
So it increases. So it goes from no light, then you see light, then the second week she's full.
Right.
Then she weans down, all right, going back to no light.
Right.
So that's the perfection of the moon, is when it's full.
Right.
All right. So that's not the beginning of the month. Go ahead, brother.
It says, "The moon is called after her name, increasing wonderfully in her changing, being an instrument of the armies above, shining in the firmament of heaven."
Go ahead, Kalaya.
Which one? I'm gonna bring out the Nahum first.
Go ahead. No problem.
This is Nahum 10. This is Nehemiah 10 and 30. And we start at 30. "And that we would not give our daughters unto the people of the land, nor take thy daughters for their sons." Verse 31. "And if the people of the land bring ware or victuals on the Sabbath day to sell, that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath or on the holy day, and that we would leave the 7th year in the excitation of every death."
Yeah, because why? On the Sabbath we can't buy ourselves.
Yeah.
We can't work.
Right.
So that's proving that the new moon, all right, it is the day of the Sabbath.
Okay.
Oh, I think you got a little bit more color, or no?
No, that was it. I just got straight to the point.
Okay. Go into the law dealing with the 7 days to rest. I mean, it could also be a gingerbread, but I think it's also in the law. It shall not work on the Sabbath or buy or sell. So that's how we know that the new moon. Got it. Go ahead.
It's the book of Exodus 20:10. It says, "But in the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy power."
But that's when the Lord rests. That's when He gave, everything is good. I'm completed. I did everything, that I needed to do on the earth.
Right.
Go ahead.
In it thou shalt do any work. Thou shalt not do any work.
You should not do no work. That's why you had also in the law when do pick up the sticks.
Right.
All right. I believe he died.
He died. Yeah.
All right. Because there's no work.
Right.
You're not supposed to work. That day is that's the day of the Most High. Give all praise to Yahweh Shemal Shai.
Right.
Go ahead, brother.
It says, "Thou nor thy son nor thy daughter, thy manservant nor thy maidservant nor thy cattle nor thy stranger that is within thy gates."
Mm-hmm.
For in 6 days the Lord made the heaven and earth, like the brother was saying.
You know what it is? What's 6 days? It's actually 6,000
years, right?
All right. A thousand to us is 1 day to the Most High.
Right. It says, "The sea and all them that is therein, and rested the seventh day.
Mm-hmm.
Wherefore the Most High Yahweh blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it."
Yep. He hallowed it. All right. Made it holy,
right.
Separate. All right. Where we supposed to just relax and chill, not buy or sell, or not work.
Right.
All right. Just give all praise to Yahweh Shemal Shai.
And
right.
we also had that one concerning land Sabbath too. Like 6 years we would till the land, or the 7th year we would let the land rest. You know what I'm saying? And this is why the earth is defiled now, because Esau doesn't follow this law, statutes, and that was for a reason. That was to let the land replenish, all the nutrients to come back, so that way when you plant your crops, they can give you a full increase. But those things are not followed in this society. But we're rehearsing the righteous acts, man.
I got something. Amos 8:5, saying, when will the new moon begin? All right, going into the Sabbath, that we may sell corn, and the Sabbath that we may set forth wheat, making ephah small and shekel great, falsifying the balance of deceit. All right. So basically, when will the new moon be gone? When will the Sabbath end, so we can sell and make money? Sell my merchandise. Why? Because we're on that day. We're not supposed to buy or sell.
Right.
All right. You got something to go ahead,
This is Exodus 31:14. "Ye shall keep the Sabbath therefore, for it is holy unto you. Everyone that defileth it shall surely be put to death. For whosoever doeth any work therein, that soul shall be cut off from among the people. 6 days may work be done, but in the 7th is the Sabbath day of rest, holy to the Heavenly Father, to the Most High thy power. Whosoever doeth any work in the Sabbath day shall surely be put to death." Hey, so that's plain, man. The Sabbath is holy to us, man.
Separate.
It's separate, man. The Heavenly Father take that very serious, man. You gotta honor the Sabbath day, man. In the ancient time, that was something very serious, man. Right now, we're just rehearsing the righteous act, man. We can't keep all the laws, but we do the best that we can. So one that we know that we can keep, we do it, man.
Right.
Isaiah 66:23. It shall come to pass that from one new moon to another, from one Sabbath to another, shall all flesh come to worship before me, saith Yahweh. So going to the new moon and the Sabbath, all right, is unchangeable. The new moon declares the Sabbath for that month. The reason why Sabbath changes is because you have some days 28, some days 31.
Right.
But
31.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. But the Sabbath will always fall on that 7th day, same 7th day all the time. When we go back to our holy land, keep the day 28 when it's say, because in a month there's 28 days and a half.
Right.
So it changes every month, because Esau calendar, some days 28, some days 30, some days 31 in a month. But the new moon declares the Sabbath. That's how we know it's the Sabbath. We see no moon.
Right.
When it's dark, the moon is not visible.
Right.
That's the beginning of the month. That's the first day of the week. And then, so like I mentioned earlier, if it fall on new moon is Monday, night. It'll be Monday night to Tuesday night for that whole month, and with this calendar, you know. So, anybody's got any more?
I got that story.
Oh, with Daniel, come.
Yeah. This is First Samuel 20.
I mean David. So
David. Yeah, this is First Samuel 20:1, and David fled from Neatham in Ramahah, and came and said before Jonathan, "What have I done? What is my iniquity, and what is my sin before thy father, that he seeketh my life?"
So Saul wanted to kill David. All right. So he's asking Jonathan, "What did I do?" You know, it was all just Saul hating. All right, Saul hating and seeing that everybody liked David.
More than they like him.
Yeah, basically seeing David, you know, can basically, you know, cause him not to be king anymore. Right. Go ahead, brother.
This is verse 2. And he said unto him, Most High forbid, thou shalt not die. Behold, my father will do nothing either great or small, but that he will shew it me. And why should my father hide this thing from me? It is not so.
And he said, I'm finna go, you know, finna just go, you know, see what my dad talking about.
Right.
He gonna let me know what's in his mind when he have planned. All right, so just hold on, David. Go ahead.
Verse 3. And David swore moreover and said, Thy father certainly knoweth that I have found grace in thy eyes. And he saith, Let not Jonathan know this, lest he be grieved. But truly, as the Lord liveth, he liveth, and as thy soul liveth, there is but a step between me and death. Then said Jonathan unto David, Whatsoever thy soul desireth, I will even do it for thee. And David said unto Jonathan, Behold, tomorrow is the new moon, and I should not fail to sit with the king at meat, but let me go that I may hide myself into the field until the third day at even.
So basically he's saying, hey, after the Sabbath, I'm gonna hide myself, you know, after the Sabbath. Right. And it's gonna go into it. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 6, if thy father at all misses me, then say David earnestly asks leave of me that he might run to Bethlehem in his city, for there is a yearly sacrifice there for all the family. If he say thus, it is well thy servant shall have peace. But if he be very wroth, then be sure that evil is determined by him. Therefore thou shalt deal kindly with thy servant, for thou hast brought thy servant into a covenant of the Most High thy power with thee. Notwithstanding, if there be in me iniquity, slay myself, for why should it?
Go ahead, brother.
Oh, Salaki.
Go straight to the point.
That's
Now where it says that he's unclean. That's why he ain't come to the.
Oh yeah, that's 26. Nevertheless, Saul spake not anything that day, for he thought something had befallen him. He is not clean. Surely he is not clean.
Because on the Sabbath, all right, you gotta be clean. Right? You can't be unclean. So that means what? Things that make you unclean. All right, sex. That's one of them. So you're not supposed to have sex on the Sabbath. All right.
Back that up too.
If your woman could be on her menstrual, that makes you unclean. Touching certain things that make you unclean. So you're supposed to be clean. All right. That's why it's holy, separate. Go ahead, brother. I think it's a little bit more.
Verse 27. And it came to pass on the morrow, which was the second day of the month, that David's place was empty. And Saul said unto Jonathan his son, Wherefore cometh not that the son of Jesse to meet, neither yesterday nor today?
Because now it's not the Sabbath. So if you're unclean, what's going on? All right, proving that the Sabbath, all right, the new moon dictates the Sabbath. Right. All right. You got anything else you guys want to bring up?
Backing up what you were saying, like, us not being able to do doing anything on the Sabbath. This is the book of Isaiah 58, starting at verse 13. It says, If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath from doing thy own or thy pleasure on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight, the holy of the Lord, honorable, and shall honor him, not doing thine own ways, nor finding thine own pleasure, nor speaking thine own words. So you're not supposed to really be doing your own thing on the day of the Heavenly Father, man. You know what I'm saying? Keeping yourself from being unclean, such as sex and things of that nature. I forgot what group was saying you could pop your girl on the Sabbath.
I think that was on General
Yohana. Yeah, you know, but that's not a day, you know, for us to do our own pleasure. It's a day to reverence the Heavenly Father. How about Shemi Hawashai, man? So, I mean, that's all.
You can close out, Kalia.
Come. With that, Lord, in this lesson was edifying. With that, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone.
Okay.
Salutations to the brothers that's out here pushing truth across the fuck on this earth and truth is sincerely, diligently. To you, we say shalom.
Shalom.
Call me Yasharallah.
Call me Yasharallah.
Baba.